Welcome to episode 6.
Tee.
When we last left the group, they had finished invasion of the home, successfully follow through. Resuming to normal life, set up slightly notes for that. Everyone,
The markets of Silvery bustled with their usual symphony of sound and color, hawkers crying their wares, the scent of spiced meats carried on the crisp spring air, and the gleam of enchanted trinkets catching the afternoon light. Conry moved with measured steps among the stalls, a small list in hand. Parchment, ink, dried reagents, and other sundries needed to continue his labor on tooth and claw, the survival guide of facing monsters of the North. His stoic presence seemed out of place amid the chatter, though he accepted it with the calmness of one on a mission. Beside him walked Xander, hood drawn low, but his golden eyes flickered with quiet amusement as he deftly helped Conry negotiate with the vendors. A smile, a tilt of the head, and a well-placed phrase shaved coins from even the most stubborn merchants. "You'd be paying twice as much if not for me," Xander murmured after one such exchange, to which Conry only replied with a soft grunt of acknowledgment. It was then that a flash of motion caught Conry's eye. A squirrel perched upon a nearby barrel, its tail twitching in an oddly deliberate rhythm. Where others saw a common rodent, Conry knew better. The monk's gaze sharpened, and he inclined his head ever so slightly. "Maximilian," he said softly, his tone one of recognition rather than surprise. The creature's small eyes fixed on him, and through a series of sharp gestures, paw taps, tail swishes, and pointed stares, Max conveyed his meaning. He wanted them to lead him back to the estate. More than that, his urgency was palpable, his movements frantic in a way Conry had never seen before. Noticeably absent, however, was Zed. Without hesitation, Conry and Xander left their errands unfinished and guided Max through the streets, their pace quickening with every block. Soon the familiar silhouette of their manor rose ahead, its secluded grounds a comfort they did not presently feel. Inside the estate, the two quickly assembled their companions in the parlor. The fire crackled in the hearth, shadows flickering across polished wood and cushioned chairs. The staff were quietly ushered away, leaving only the adventurers and the squirrel. When the doors were shut, the creature leapt from the floor in a graceful arc, and in a shimmer of magic, Maximilian shed his disguise. The pseudo-dragon hovered before them, wings humming, eyes wide with worry.
Something is wrong.
Max said, his voice taut with unease.
Zed never returned from his errand in the city. At first, I thought little of it, but
He faltered, tail coiling anxiously.
I no longer feel our link. It is as if he is too far, or shielded from me.
He hesitated, and the silence stretched heavy. Then, with uncharacteristic vulnerability, he added,
Or, perhaps, Zed is no longer alive.
the words hung in the parlor like a storm cloud. For a moment, no one moved, each struck by the weight of the implication. At last, Max's wings folded tightly to his body, his gaze flicking from one adventurer to the next.
I came to you because I do not know where else to turn. We must discover what has become of him.
He fell silent, waiting for the questions he knew must come.
All right, don't get done.
When was the last time you saw them, Max?
Said he didn't come home.
I know, but when was the last time he saw him? Okay.
And where was he yesterday when you saw him?
Hour.
He's at home.
What was his errand? Or errands? Did he have a list or was it one thing?
He said only that he had an errand in the city. But I know Zed. He had been restless for encounter with Brydrig. Obsessed, really. Spoke often of the Ar off Al Adaway. Must have been.
Where does one go for that knowledge?
I know he went off into the vault of the stages. He also met someone once or twice near the ladies' college. And named Draven may have been involved. I heard the name or saw.
The link that you had to Zed, how accurate was it?
Says he's never not felt.
Right, but how accurate is it? Like, what are you able to, when you had the link, were you able to trace his location like Shion can with me?
If he concentrated.
Mm. When was the last time you got a ping with a location, I should say?
He was in Silvery Moon.
Okay. So it's not accurate beyond Silvery Moon.
Well, he could. So he knows. He knows directionally how to follows that actions. Would have to then tower go into Silvery Moon, find out.
Got it. It's more like a triangulation deal rather than a homing signal then.
It's just directionally he knows.
Cool. Did Zed keep any notes on his investigation? Anything that might give us a clue on what kind of things he was tracking down?
Says that Zed always getting stuff ordinary spells on magic items.
Well, it seems like maybe one of the first steps. Well, I guess first thing we need to decide would be, are we going to help Max out find Zed?
Yeah, I think that's
It seems
obvious.
the charitable thing to do, and at worst case, it never hurts to have a wizard in your debt.
True. Then seems like the logical next step is to go to his place and go back with Max, go to his place, poke around, see if we can find some notes that might be helpful.
If that's possible, I would like to do that as well, to see if there are any notes indicating what leads specifically he was following, what information he suspected or knew.
Well, it might help if a couple of us,
We yeah, I was gonna say we could split up.
yeah, we could do like somebody could go to the to the libraries he mentioned and
Well, I think
say that again.
Well,
I was gonna say Anna's a member of the ladies' college, isn't she?
Right. So she could do that, and then I could go to the what's the library called?
Walter the
Vault of
Sages,
Fate.
is that it?
Vault of the Sages. I could go there and poke around, see if I could find any information on this. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but that magic item that
Yep.
the dragon is interested in, and see if that maybe I can ask some of the staff too, see if they've heard of anything that he's
Xander's,
been looking into in recent times, that kind of thing.
Xander's already done that. Onto the Vault of the City.
Well, but I mean, like, I could go and check and see then, you know, if anybody there remembers anything that he was researching, because he might have found something I didn't find.
Where was it Draven? Where was Draven
Yeah,
located?
Draven.
Was he
South
down?
of the river.
So yeah, there's
South
the ladies' college, but then there was also south of the river, South Bank, where
Yeah, he was
Draven.
saying that Draven was somewhere South Bank near the ladies' college.
Said that Zed had rendezvous. Just what the way the lady.
So does Max does not know where Draven lives, just where they've met.
Max says, I know very little, only the name. Spoke of it once. Zed seemed trouble, even reluctant.
Okay.
And remind me, what else did he say about Draven? Like, what was he? So we
Did
don't
he
know if
give
he's a mage or a scholar or a.
Like he said, he didn't know very
or
little.
maybe species? Ha- was Maximilian able to give us a species?
I mean, we could by why I don't think we talked about Anna going to ladies' college and maybe somebody going with her. They could also maybe kind of ask around, see if they can find any information about Draven or find out who this is. We could just, do you want to just split up into two parties? One go to the house, one go to ladies' college South Bank.
Sure. 3 and 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems
Um, I don't know if there's particular skills that we have that would make us better, kind of poking around his house looking for notes and stuff versus going down and
So I would
looking for
imagine
Draven.
that that's intelligence. Ray's not stupid, but he's not the most intelligent around.
Yeah, neither is
Uh,
LaFay.
yeah, I've got a +4 intelligence and perception just for scale. uh,
Well, I'm sure that's much better than mine.
It's better than
Conry's
mine.
flat. Conry's flat, so he's got no particular benefit for investigation or perception.
Yeah, I don't think that we have any mental heavyweights in this party.
Right. All right. Well,
So
I guess then Conry will be one of the three for the ladies' college. Ray will head to the tower with two others.
I mean, my perception's off the chart, and I have eyes of the eagle too. So I don't know if that's an advantage.
Perception, yeah, because that's a visual perception check. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I'll go with Anna. And who else did you say was going to go with Anna?
Conry.
Conry. So the three of us will go to the ladies' college, and then the other three will go to the tower. How about that?
Yep. And
Okay.
where will we should decide on where we're going to meet up. And I also, this is in character, I advise all of you to be careful about your inquiries. If something happened to Zed, that means that a skilled magic user was removed silently from the heart of the city that is known for having very little tolerance for such things. I'd hate for any of you to meet the same fate.
True, but it might flush out whoever's involved. You know, sort of
Right.
like Finley Marsh going after LaFay. Help, we didn't need to go find him because he came to us.
I think both are true, right?
Yeah.
Both are
And
true.
I think sending stones have a limited range. So I am going to send my familiar with the Vault of Sages party invisibly.
Okay. What's the range on the sending stones? Just so we know for future.
I'm not sure. I've got to look it up.
I'm looking at it right now.
So it is an unlimited range. But once used, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's a once a day deal.
Wow.
So by sending my familiar with you guys, she's not going to do anything to help you. She's just going to hang out invisibly and tag along close. But if you need to get in touch, range and frequency are not a problem for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see how it works. Yeah. So we get one text message essentially to send.
Yep. The worst cell phone plan ever.
But there are two stones.
It's like AT&T.
What's that?
So there are two
Howard?
stones. So
Right.
you can reply, get 25 words.
So what do we say we were going to meet back at the manor?
That sounds fair.
Howard, you may already be doing this, but are you going to bring up a map of the city?
And I have an off-book question because I just read it about my class. My favorite enemy. It says I can do that Hunter's Mark. I always have that prepared. Is that part of the 7 I can know or have prepared, or is that one more?
Always prepared means you don't have to have that.
Okay, that's what I was checking.
Bonus.
So is our manor where we're at right now, where we're grouped on the map?
It's a very small tag, but I'm putting a tag roughly where the manor is. It's over here by this tree on the east side.
Okay.
Not far from gate. It's
Sundabar.
Thunderbark.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's Mulgate, right?
That's the Thunderbar gate.
19?
Yeah.
That's not what I'm reading on the.
Wargate is all the way on the other side of town.
If you look at the legend on the left, Thunderbar gate.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Yeah, got it.
All right. Well, how do you want to divide the party up, Howard?
Well, I mean, we've got 3 at
Uh,
8.
yeah.
Gonna go north. Hunter's Gate. Or gate.
The Mole Gate is down south, and the Moor Gate is on the west
The
side.
Blacklark Gate. So to get to
Whoever you want to go first.
well, I guess we'll go to the tower.
All right.
Going there.
Ray, Ferris, and LaFay.
So to get to Zed's tower, as you recall, there's a
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
just out.
Sorry.
Heel rot.
There's a farm outside the walls. On that farm. Portal. Somewhere.
Mm-hmm. All right. Unless someone else has a better idea, I'm gonna ask Maximilian if he can direct us to the most recent notes that might be related. I don't need to know about his magic item research or personal stuff. I don't want to see his fanfic of High Society of Silvermoon.
All right. Well, I think we're going to be doing some investigation.
Or perception if Jason's Eyes of the Eagle.
Yes. Eyes of the
You
Eagle
see
are
anything-
on.
You see anything offhand?
So let's
My investigation is 13.
how long are you gonna do this? You got spells, magical research, books upon books. You could
Well,
you could
I think
spend a
we-
week.
Whatever's on his desk.
We're going to spend a couple hours
Okay.
and then head back. But that's one of the reasons why I was asking Maximilian to point us to the correct pile, or the likely pile anyway.
So he
I don't want to have to dig through all his stuff.
So he points you to a work table, the big table, size of
Mm-hmm.
large, got all papers. Got like some books, like some read. He points.
Then before we touch it, I'm going to suggest to LeFay, let's take a step back and try and look at the mess as a whole. I'm hoping to do some like Sherlock Holmes shit of perceiving the good shit just from the way things are laid out, or maybe there's like a note tucked away with a circle of important.
Yeah.
So
his Rolodex, perhaps a calendar, anything.
so Shion's actually with other group.
That's correct.
Is Rot sniffing anything out?
What kind of connection? What's the?
I'll just put it in chat. Let me pull it up. There you go.
There's a beer in the fridge up here for you.
I perceive what she perceives. I can speak through her.
Okay.
As long as we're on the same plane of existence.
But the reverse is not true. You can't see.
Right. Right. Right.
So, okay, let's have you roll your.
And while he's rolling that, I will relay through Shion that we've arrived at Zed's tower.
18.
All right. So in the middle of the pile that's in that big table, one thing draws your attention. There's a good-sized piece of parchment. It's covered with a hand sketch. Roll insight.
Me?
Yeah.
Normal, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Maybe want to help me out? Inspiration?
I mean,
I got insight is 15.
So since all three of you are going to look at it, I'll let you roll it advance.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. Almost had 2 20s.
So it's pretty clear based upon the way Shion described the Nar Adoe. That's what Zed.
Say that again, Howard. I missed it.
Based upon the description that Shion gave you of the Nar Adoe, kind of obvious that's what Zed is trying to. A little crude. In the middle of it, there's a sigil. But around that sigil, there's other runes on the stone that are uneven. Some replaced with question marks or small symbols. And there's some notes, shorthand lines. Additionally, on the table, spell book. that is open. Script is extremely dense, cryptic. Barely looks like right. Clear, it's some kind of shorthand symbol, strokes.
Can I roll an Arcana with help from Maximilian on what the spell book is about, or what the spell is at least?
Yeah, you can.
Not so great, but
So
Arcana isn't my strong point.
Maximilian's able to decipher some shorthand. The divination spell. Fairly. Dax. So it seems like it's a high level divination.
I've busted the case. Zed is to win.
To win is not
I
the.
looked for a crystal ball.
To win is not the.
Aren't they separated by a few years?
Well, Zed is quite a bit older. And we've not determined where in the time relation the two games are.
Yeah.
All right. I guess then at this point, unless you're going to flip to the other group, we would probably investigate.
Since you brought it up, over on his workbench.
I couldn't attune to it if I wanted to.
I'm not touching it.
It's probably a Palantir. If we touch it, we'll expose our minds to the Dark Lord. Unless, go ahead.
What was the name of that location where the sigil was in the middle? Well, you said the Gnaw something. I couldn't quite hear
the Nar Telador. It was a parchment with a drawing on it, like a schematic almost, where it was a drawing of what he thought the item looked like, with runes marked on the drawing of the object, and then a key or legend written in shorthand around the outside, pointing to each rune. Some of the runes are question marks because he's not sure.
All right.
Are we going to take a quick drawing of it? I think we should make a quick drawing of all this.
I hand you the parchment and point to the quill and ink over in the corner.
So you touch the parchment.
Go ahead and get started. We're going to investigate this.
All right. You touch the parchment. Get a roll. Will save.
Uh-oh.
Poison parchment.
You mean a wisdom save?
Yes.
I was gonna say I don't have a will score.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Okay. And then I hand it to Ferris, not realizing that there's anything one way or the other. And then I think we'll investigate.
All right, Ferris, roll a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, man, but I have no idea anything.
Uh-oh.
And I am going to start copying it down.
All right.
I will have the quill and ink on a blank piece of paper with my tongue out, making my best attempt at drawing it.
I think there's a light table over in the corner. You can just trace it.
Is there? That's even better.
I saw one right over there in the corner. So I guess we'll investigate. Oh, you got something?
Well, I was gonna.
Got it.
I'm sure it's good.
You went to the Fine Arts Academy.
I'm gonna say that's performance.
Maybe sleight of hand, because it's drawing.
It's a natural art, maybe nature.
Right.
Or insight for being able to figure out what the art means.
Well, I've got a +4 for performance or a +3 for sleight of hand. If you're not sure about it, then I can roll it.
I've got +2, so got better than I do.
Just seeing how good.
How
Right.
good the drawing will be.
It would be more of an intelligence thing, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily, because you're just copying something that exists rather than making a new one.
Yeah.
I don't know what the appropriate skill. Fine, just roll.
Well, up to you, Elmore. Go ahead and pick.
How about roll?
What am I rolling?
Roll dexterity straight. Fine art.
Dexterity straight up.
Okay. Take your time. You make a pretty good proximity of what Zed draws. I assume you actually do.
I do.
We're just using his. Oh.
I
We'll
have
use
supplies.
ours.
So you now have a copy of a copy.
All right.
This was me.
You want to add that to your inventory?
Okay.
And then we'll investigate the table for any other clues that weren't obviously perceivable.
All right.
With
Before-
Max's help, of course.
So,
Sure.
So, a couple things draw your attention. There is
At advantage like last time?
yeah, because you
I'll help him out.
trade notes. So, based upon the way things laid out, kind of make it silvery. North of it, make out drawn around Moonwood. Line, silver and blue, run like rivers. Setting and around a little bit, you infer that they're ley lines.
They're what?
Ley lines.
Ley lines.
What are ley lines?
Like natural channels of energy. Actually, I was going to ask you about them, LaFay, as a druid. They're kind of under your specialty.
Okay, well, yeah, Jason doesn't know anything, but perhaps LaFay
Right.
does.
So ley lines are like currents of, they're almost like rivers and streams and so forth, except rather than water that's flowing, it's energy that they will intersect nexus that magical kind of a. He has circled one side on the map. There is a dark burned question etched. Next to that is a sigil.
The mystery continues.
The other thing that draws your attention is a beneath the ley line map. Lifted it up and looked at it. Kind of revealed a super piece. Bunch of enemies. Full in. So, can't it, but it's Zed's shorthand. But there's some things you can infer from. He was very animated about it. Put it, and there is a number in the middle of the shorthand. It's clear as day. 145.
Okay.
Underlined. So emphatic.
Okay.
So emphatically. Kind of.
Okay.
So it was just based on the strokes and so forth. He was very agitated or excited or kind of heavy emotion. Wrote this.
Okay.
But it's going to take some deciphering to understand what it is.
All right. I will mark the circled spot in the Moonwood on my map. With I guess there's no point in putting a question mark, but I know what it is. And then I guess I will copy his shorthand word for word, or line for line, I should say, just in case it becomes useful. Along with just filling in the other party of, here's what we found. We're wrapping up. And I don't know if the other party has anything to reply back, but that's what we got. Do you want me to roll something for copying the written note?
Yeah, I guess so. Like,
Reasonable. Normal or advantage?
normal, it's just you, right? One can help. Looks good to you.
Well, if I didn't ask, you gotta ask. All right, so I assume that I get a reasonable facsimile.
Looks good to you. It looks like source material, so.
I'm gonna take one more look around. So are we like it? We're kind of in his office area or his lab.
It's all one big open area.
Okay.
It's a
I'm just
wizard.
I'm gonna scan.
Say
I'm
it's
gonna
a,
scan around the room, the open area with my eyes of the eagle, just trying to see if I can perceive any other kind of newer notations, something something that was done fairly recently that might assist us.
okay. Roll
If you
perception.
see a wet egg, don't go close to it.
A what?
A wet egg.
A what?
Those are the best kind of eggs.
You don't want to
thinking-
pick it up and give it a shake.
He's thinking aliens,
Yeah.
the monster that loves you back.
So, I mean, the room is a virtual treasure trove. But in terms of things that seem gotten recent attention based, any kind of obvious, those few things that you kind of focused on.
Okay.
But based upon last item, I think that one's
The part that was marked, how many ley lines goes into that circled nexus, or is it not a nexus?
it is a nexus. Like 5 to
Ooh. That's a little scary.
So based on that map with the ley lines and the moodwood, is LaFay able to? Is he familiar with those ley lines or that area?
You guys spent some time in the Moodwood recently.
Yeah, I know.
But ley lines are not something that you would see. They can be sensed in other ways, but it's like.
But I guess, is he knowledgeable of hearing about these? Maybe not. Maybe hasn't actually experienced them or seen them himself. But is he, in his wanderings or his communications with others, has he heard about these?
Yeah,
in this particular area.
He's heard. He knows about the existence of ley lines.
And you said there are 5?
Yeah, 5 lines.
5 lines leading.
But not the particular ones in this area that is being shown on the map.
You don't have any direct personal.
And that nexus was circled?
Yes.
Yes. With a question mark.
And the number 145 underlined 3 times.
That was
a different piece of paper, but yes.
So I'm gonna ask Max. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I was gonna ask Max whether he thought there was any other locations around this area that would be helpful in any clues. Places where Zed may have been hanging out more recently. Last location he was seen. Anything that could be helpful in this detective work.
So the tower is rather simple. The ground level of the tower study laboratory. Second level.
The room where he lets loose firewalls.
And as far as Max can tell, Zed left on his own accord.
Yes. But again, he had mentioned that he cryptic and talking to him.
Is there any way that we can track him out of the, did he leave any tracks that we can follow? Any way
I bet
to,
he left a scent that we could happen to have a wonderful tracking hound here,
Yes.
pointing at Rod, of course.
I'm gonna try to get Rot to imprint.
I mean, I could shift into a bloodhound. We could get some of his clothes. I could sniff, and we could try to follow his scent.
And what does he
Is that a dumb idea, or
actually
is it worth
walk
trying?
into town, or does he teleport?
Can't teleport in and out of Silvery Moon.
So you.
Oh, okay.
Have to walk.
So I'm sure he's an old man who lives alone. I guarantee you, he's got dirty laundry somewhere in this building.
The whole thing should reek of him.
The whole thing should reek of him. Yeah, old man smell.
Well, LaFay just wants to turn into a bloodhound so he could sniff Zed's underwear.
We're just happy it doesn't smell like cat piss.
And other people's
I
crotches.
wasn't going to say it, but you can. So in any case, let's if you think we can track him, either one of you, then let's grab some of his laundry, a robe, a sock, whatever. So we have a source of smell.
And we got
And
two animals doing it.
Yeah, we got two. That way they can give each other help. Sound good?
Yeah,
That works.
I like it.
All right. So I'll have Max give us some clothing, something that would have his smell on it.
Yeah, he's got.
So I guess I'm
he's
gonna
got clothes in his residence that.
All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Well,
use my wild shape ability. One of them.
How long does that last?
That lasts for an hour.
You might wait and use it when we're in town. I would imagine, unless it's raining, Rot should be able to get us from the farm to the gate that he came in, and then use the wild shape when it's more difficult in the city.
What can't we take like his scent with us so that
We are. I was just
Okay.
saying that Jason only can wild shape for an hour at a time.
that'll work?
And I'm thinking
Well-
in the countryside, it should be easier to track than in the city.
So
We don't know. Maybe Rot could follow the whole trail.
He might, but I was just
Possible.
thinking that having the help action might be useful. Jason
I guess
really wants to be a bloodhound.
I guess yeah. I mean, fair enough. I think it's 3 hours I can hold the shape.
Oh, is it?
Did you say? Yeah, I'm reading. You can stay in B shape for 3 hours.
Okay.
So, but point taken. I guess Can I take that wild shape back, Howard? That I did.
Yeah, that's.
I did use it. Can you give it back to me, and then we'll just wait and see how Rot does, and if he's not doing well, then
Just
I'll
click it
shift.
yourself.
Get the refund resource.
Can I undo it?
Refund.
Refund.
Refund resource. Okay, got it. All right.
And I'll just tuck some dirty laundry into one of my extra bags that are currently empty to try and keep the smell preserved.
You just wear his underwear on your head.
Pass. He doesn't do laundry very often.
Like weird science, but those were bras. Never mind.
Right. There's magical skid marks on them, their underwear.
Versus, magical milk marks.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that. I think we're
You gotta
wrapping
pay
up.
extra for that.
We're wrapping up here, is it right? Ferris Elmore? Or sorry, Ferris LeFay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything to be
All
done,
right.
but start
I
tracking
will
them.
ask. Yeah.
Rot's on the case.
I'll check with Maximilian to make sure that everything is being left to his approval, best as he can judge.
Yeah, he looks around. Didn't take anything.
No,
Really moved.
try
Yep.
not to.
Except the map. You had
Correct. With his permission.
And the parchment.
All right. So I will relay the status of our search, and then I think we'll start back with Rot taking the tracking duties.
I don't see him.
anything listed.
I thought he had like something under senses for tracking or smell.
Hey, he's got a +4%.
Okay. That or survival. Or
Hey, Matt's
Sure.
back.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
You guys hear what's going on in the background?
Yep.
I can't. No,
Okay.
The music?
he's a wolf, right, Elmore?
Yes.
He should have keen hearing and smell. I believe that would give him advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. Yours might be
No.
different, but
Let me hit D&D Beyond.
Okay, so
Zed's now.
I think we'll have to that roll. What was the bonus on that?
yeah. It is advantage on hearing or smell based perception checks.
So roll it.
And he has +3. Yeah. Well, maybe it's a slightly different beast then.
Oh, I gotta go grab my phone.
Elmore, go ahead and roll Rot's
I don't have his sheet up.
I spawned him here.
Oh, okay, I see him. All right. And what am I doing? Perception?
At advantage, yeah.
Get out.
Okay. Feels confident he picked up the smell.
All right.
And
Who's a good boy?
right back. Pause there.
Yep.
So Howard,
Yep.
he led us to the gate back into the city.
Yeah, he led you right
That
back,
north gate?
back to the Hunter's Gate, which is
He seems pretty confident that they didn't steal that from the office.
all right. Shoot, the other 3 players involved.
Yep.
You're going to South Bank. Go
Just look
to,
at my leg.
to the vault of this ladies' college. Going.
I think the let's see here because they were saying that he was doing some research at the Vault of the Sages, right?
And the ladies' college.
And the ladies' college.
Oh, at both. Well, I guess we can start at the ladies' college.
Well, and what I was thinking was, we can ask around, ask some folks if they knew what he was researching. Maybe find some of the documents or books that I don't know that he really checked them out, right? But that he perused or researched in, get some sort of answers on what he might have found out. Maybe that's what got him in trouble, maybe not.
Should we ask a more basic question and if they even saw him yesterday?
It's a good place to start. And then, maybe did he, look upset or rushed, or what was he looking at? Those kind of things.
Yeah. So, which one did you want to start at? The ladies' college or the vault?
Yeah. Well, I thought because your connections at the ladies' college, I thought might be helpful.
So, I thought Anna's connections with Bakukan.
Yeah.
With the what?
With the performing arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bard's College, not the ladies' college.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said earlier that she was a member of the ladies' college.
That was Mike said that. I tried to correct him, but two people were talking.
Yeah. So.
Copy.
Yeah, ladies' college is the one for the wizards, right?
Bards can go there, but it's to study the arcane arts. It's not to study performing art.
Yeah.
The bards can go there. Sorcerers can go there. And
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm operating
No,
under a false pretense there.
Yeah.
I mean, we could still go and ask a general question if
Sure.
So.
And Xander's got a lot of charisma, so that might help when it comes to questioning folks.
Guessing so does the.
Yeah.
Okay. Which let's look at what our persuasion is.
Same if I all.
Yeah.
Mine's 7.
Let's see here. Well. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll help you out then. Whenever you have to roll,
but
I'll help you out.
Persuasion is going to be something where you're trying to get somebody to something that they don't want. First, you got to find something.
All right.
All right. What's your investigation?
No, I don't think it's that good.
Mine's just 0.
Uh-oh. Let's see here. Maybe
about Conry?
Yeah, maybe Conry better.
Matt, you got yours
Conry,
on?
what's your investigation?
I was just kind of waiting. I didn't even have any idea what's going on. So
Yeah, well, I thought about breaking into the other party. What we did is we broke up into 2 parties to research some stuff about Zed's disappearance, and so they went.
I
to
didn't
the
even
tower.
know what happened exactly.
Yeah, they went to the tower, and you and Anna and Xander, I should say Conry, Anna, and Xander all went to a ladies' college, or to start off with at the ladies' college, to see what the last thing that Zed was researching. Maybe that would give us some clues as to his disappearance.
I am not good at investigation. I'm good at insight, medicine, religion, and stealth. Oh, and I got a little bump to nature, but that's.
What is your investigation though?
Plus 0. It is 10.
Oh. See, if you
wow.
had a +1, you'd have been a superstar in this group.
Actually, I
Right.
think Anna's got a
I
pretty good
did text you.
Yeah.
You're thinking of the guy from the other campaign.
Yeah.
Anna has a little bit for the
Oh
investigations.
no, the investigation is not.
All right.
That's
Well,
Howard's
we'll
character.
just let you do it then.
Well, I can still help make it health action.
Oh yeah, that's well. I could help with the charisma stuff, but
okay.
Hey, by the way, I was reading on help action, and you can actually use your action as a help action in combat and give someone else advantage.
Really?
if Howard
Yep.
says so.
It's in 5th edition D&D Beyond.
In the rules, then in the rules.
I never knew that, but so if you're not flanking, so if we're not in a flanking position, you can actually say I will help. Like if you have the crazy, tank damage, I could help you hit the guy. Give you advantage.
So you would be giving up your action to help another player on his turn.
That's the way I read it because it's a help action, right? You help.
You'd have to be able to justify it somehow. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the way it describes it is that you're feinting and you're bobbing and weaving and feinting and trying to fake them out and essentially helping the other person to get in a good hit.
I mean, if you're like within 5 feet of the target, you're in melee range and you want to help.
Yeah, it says in melee.
Okay, all right.
If you're standing next to someone, they have.
That's my understanding.
They have the weapon that's going to defeat, or they have the weapon that's going to actually damage. And you're not able to do any of that. You're going to take your action to be a distraction and the person.
Yep.
Worthwhile.
I was just as surprised as the look on Howard's face.
It's fine. Got to keep learning this game.
Yep.
I don't need ownership on Connery anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so I believe Anna was going to do an investigation to find somebody in the.
Yes.
May have said.
Okay. So investigation.
Do we have anything that can help? Oh, I'm helping, so it's advantage. Okay. Oh yeah. There we go.
All right, so you're asking around, see if anyone has seen Ted. Hardly.
He's a ladies' man.
You know him around the ladies' college, if you know what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Is she
and Anna does make contact with a Professor Alara Miss.
I'd say that's pretty decent.
Says, you're asking about Zed.
Yes. If they've saw him yesterday. I guess that would be where we would want to start, because if they didn't see him yesterday, then maybe we should just head on over to the Vault of Sages.
She says yes. She did see him with.
Oh,
Today.
Would she be able to describe what this other man looked like?
Yeah, he said, yeah, this guy, I think his name was Draven. He came in here more than once. He was asking about certain esoteric history. He's a curious fellow, reserved, sharp-eyed. I recall him, though I can't say much.
Is he? Because we've never met Mr. Draven before, so we don't even know what he looks like. Well, is he tall? Is he short? Is he stocky? Any physical description that you have of him?
Sorry, Carla brought me my dinner. Clean it up.
No, no, not at all.
All right, so you asked for a description of.
Hmm.
He's a
Oh.
sage,
Oh.
striking yet unsettling presence. Figure whose intellect precedes him, every whisper. He has silver blonde hair, usually in contrast sharply with emerald lately. Tall and slender, posture is precise, statuesque. Movements are deliberate and calculated. So every gesture carries ritual. Face is handsome, and the wolves can killer features. Eyes are his most memorable feature.
What
Okay.
about what he was? She mentioned some esoteric text that he was interested in. Um, is that something maybe we could get a list of, or perhaps I could peruse?
He didn't help him with his.
Oh, she just saw them together yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, she said he had an interest in some esoteric. That's I use that term because you use that term. Not something I would normally say.
So it was. The study of studying
And those books were about multiple languages.
old runic.
Hmm. That well, we didn't hear that stuff, but it kind of jives with the what they found that image they were looking at in
You heard everything that we found. I've been relaying it to you through my familiar. We have real time comms.
Yeah, can you text me that a picture of that graphic that had the ruins on the outside?
I don't have a picture.
You don't have the text. You can't text it.
He only gave a
You just like
description.
picture it in your mind, and then send that to the
yeah.
to the
So
pixie, and then the pixie draws it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to wait for the pixie to draw out something on paper,
it's like a magical fax machine.
It's a very old style, like 1200 baud fax. Yeah.
So what was the other tome? There was the rune languages, and something else. What was the other thing?
The info that we found, you mean?
No. I'm talking. I'm sorry. To Howard. I was.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Ancient
That's
magic.
my fault.
Ancient magic.
And those are just a single volume.
No, there's research tomes upon research.
Well, but was he interested in one in particular?
She didn't help him with his research. Just saw the book.
So she saw him with 2 books then.
She knew vaguely what to go over and interact with him.
Okay. And this is like a library where you just you could just walk over to a bookshelf and pull the book off the shelf without asking for any assistance or getting the Dewey Decimal number for the holding. Or
there is a library. Spell. When their books can't leave.
Mm-hmm.
If they have access.
So these books that he had that she saw him with, those were from the college, right? So he would have got them from that room.
Yep, and he was looking at it.
Okay. And is there a librarian in that room, a custodian that makes sure people don't slip that stuff into their clothes, or?
There is.
Got a loss prevention guy. He's got a little name tag, and
So, one of the punnier things that exist, the room is guarded by bookworms. Worms being spelled W-Y. Pseudo drag.
So Conry, since I know he speaks Draconic, he could ask them questions, could he not?
Or do they speak common, the bookworms?
Yes and yes.
Yeah, see if they know anything. Yeah, it's more about this Drax character.
So one of the questions that she would like to know is from the way that, this person that we're talking to, their observation. How did Zed seem? Did he seem like himself, or did he seem a little agitated? Anything unusual that she observed? Or
Says, I'm sorry. I all the
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. So I guess we'll, if it's okay, we'll head over to that book section.
One more thing before we go. What time did she see them together?
afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your help. All right. So this area where the books are in, is it anybody can walk to it, or do you need a special people pass, or?
It's open to student faculty. Basically,
Oh, I see. Um, do it. I guess none of us have that membership out of the
Yeah,
three of
I
us.
don't.
have to be a student
I,
assignment.
Mm-hmm. Um, would would she be able to persuade somebody that she doesn't really actually want to go in the room, but that we just want to talk to one of the little worms?
Not like anyone that's standing around hurting the worms. There,
Yeah, okay.
try to enter there without permission to try to stop.
Mm-hmm.
well, let's do that. We'll just walk up there. Not, you know, we'll walk up there and try and get their attention. And if it takes trying to enter the room, then, you know, it's what we'll do.
Go to this on the ground floor area. Bookworm, dragon about the area, standing right, kind of sort of very clearly look.
Um. All right. So. Hmm. Did did we want to go ahead and just try to ask the worm?
Yes. Anything about that Drax guy and what he was doing in there, and then a little bit about, you know, if Zed had been in there and what Zed might have been looking up, depending on how, you know,
How
receptive he is.
forthcoming the
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Full purse.
All right. Did you want me to roll it or for Xander to roll it?
Well, you outgun me, so you should do it. I'll help. You can roll
All
at
right.
advantage.
Yeah.
So, what was your question again?
If the worm had seen um, if they'd seen them yesterday, and if they did, if they knew what kind of stuff they were either of them were researching.
That the bookworm common, very says, "I don't pay attention to what I'm doing here. Don't leave." To remember a couple looking at yesterday.
Did they look like they were trusted colleagues working together, or was there tension between them? Had he seen the Drax guy in there quite a bit, either with Zed or without?
He says, "I think I've seen him."
That'd be Drax. He's talking about.
Raven.
I'm sorry, Draven. Okay, I keep calling him Drax. I thought his name was Drax. Does he remember if he was with Zed in the past?
No, he doesn't.
Anybody else?
I can't think of anything else. Henry, you have any
Let's see.
question?
We have no idea what books. We just know he was here.
And he's been Drac or what was his name again? Draven.
Raven.
Draven.
Like the Crow character.
I will speak in my most wonderful fluent Draconic and ask him if there's any way that he could remember any other additional details. Give him from some flourishing, respectful speech, title or whatever, and ask him if he could at least show me the books that he chose.
Roll your perception.
Okay, so I need to look up something here real quick.
I'll help. By the way, I'll assist.
Okay,
Can't
I
really
gotta
help
look up.
on personality.
No.
Got to be some physical way.
Well, you can act honored to be in the thing's presence. Nod sagely whenever Connery delivers a compliment. Look intently at the worm when he speaks.
You're not going to have that much in.
Very good.
Persuasion, correct?
I tried.
And you need to tell me if it's a failure. So I'll use Presence of the Dragon.
Good.
Yep. It doesn't tell me to roll, so I guess I just roll again. Okay. Come on, big numbers, no whammy. How about that? And obviously,
He responds and I think the book was something to do.
If I showed you the book, would you remember it? And they don't have a thing to check out books, saying which books they checked out here.
Don't get checked out. Don't leave the room.
I know that, but they don't like say, oh, he checked out this book or library cards, shit like that.
Library card help hit.
Well, I meant like a thing you sign, and you know how you used to sign in your library books.
Pull the book off the shelf, you look at it, and then you put it back.
All right. Well, it's a book on runes, guys.
Yep.
What about video footage? You got video footage inside the library?
This is the Matrix, right?
I got this fax coming over probably next year, and it'll have some ruins on it.
I think you misspelled it. Did you mean runes, not ruins?
Runic.
AI kicks in.
That does assume that you have materials. My familiar does not carry paper, ink, and a pen.
Yeah, she can go get some. She's got time. All right, are we missing
Printed
something
brown
here?
ink. Smells kind of bad.
Yellow.
Yellow, yeah. Yellow and brown. It's out of Sienna.
He has amazing lower torso control.
Right.
I stepped away for a minute. Did you guys find any information on Draven?
We ain't found shit.
Okay.
We got a pretty good
zero.
We got a pretty good description of him. We got a pretty good description of him.
So I'm assuming moving forward, we have nothing to go on to find him. So why are we even doing this?
Well, I disagree.
Look for any books on runes, I guess.
Yeah. And we found out, that and this jives with what we already knew, that they were interested in ancient magic items, and additionally, they were interested in old runic languages, which matches, you had the drawing that had the different ruins on the outside edges, some of them which had question marks, right? So obviously there was some research going into what those ruins meant, and ruins. I keep saying it. I don't know. And we saw they were together yesterday afternoon here. So that means whatever happened last night. In the evening, at night, yesterday.
Okay.
Did somebody write down that description of Draven? Because I just wrote down High Elf.
I didn't.
Is he an elf that's actually like high, like stoned, or is he elevated?
Not a California elf, but
or is he just that's his status?
That's his status.
Okay.
The kind of elf.
That's a race. It's like a drow, high elf.
Okay.
I don't know. mountain elf. I don't know.
All right, are you guys done?
I think so. Unless Connery or Anna has anything else they can think of that we need to ask.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Well, I think we want to thank the Warrens there at the library, or the one we talked to, for his assistance and offer him a Scooby snack or something. Dragon nip.
Are you going to the Vault of the Sages?
Well, we can. I don't think we're going to learn. I'm not expecting to learn anything different there. Do you guys disagree? I mean, I'm certainly willing to give it a stab.
Well, I mean, we could reconvene, and then see if, as a group, if anybody thinks we're gonna get something more out of going to the Vault of the Sages. Because at this point, it doesn't sound like it, at least from what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, and I'm not sure what we would find out, right? Because, like, I'm thinking, at this point, we know they were together. I don't know that we'll be able to tell, by interviewing somebody, if they were at the ladies' college first or the other place. What's the other place? Ladies' college.
Vault of the Sages.
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll be able to tell. There's not a lot of clocks hanging on walls and shit, so I'm not sure we'll be able to tell from witnesses what time of day they were together, to get like a last time seen or anything.
Yeah.
And we know when we go over there, they're going to say, oh yeah, we saw him over here looking at books on ancient magic items in old runic languages. So I don't know that we get a lot more. Although, you never know, right? I mean, it's Dungeons and Dragons, so there could be some really helpful dude over there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Connery?
Talking to mute there, Matt.
Sorry, I was muted. Do we have anything to go on of it all?
Well, we have a description of this Draven guy. They're tracking a scent. They're going to try and track the scent. Although, I think once they get in the city, it's going to be hard to do.
Yep.
And
what's the point of all this? What are we doing?
We're trying to track down Zed.
Okay.
Trying to find Zed. Zed's missing. We're trying to find him.
And how do we know he's missing?
Because his squirrel buddy.
Okay.
Max has told us that he's missing.
Does he know this guy that he's talking about?
Max
he knows who he is. He knows who he is. I mean, he knows his name. That's where we got the name. But what he does, where he lives, that kind of stuff we don't have.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we could try tracing his cell phone. Maybe that would help.
Yep. See how many towers it pings off of.
Right. And get an idea of geolocate where, get an ellipse where he's likely located in this ellipse. But
all right. Well, I mean, we can't really say we're not together, so I can't give you advice on what to do, but we should probably move on.
So then probably just shut up and let us. I'm just teasing now. I'm not being serious. Just
we do have time.
You guys took plenty of time. You guys
hurry
took
it
plenty
up.
of time.
Come on, we're waiting. You guys are like waiting. Let's go.
Brad. Hey, Brad. If you wanted to ask the other group a question or get a detail, that's why my familiar is with you. You can use it as a two-way comm.
Yeah, I don't know that we really.
I don't know that it's useful. You're just saying that we're separated, we can communicate back and forth. So
Well, I would like to ask the other group then if they think that, it would be useful to go for us to go to the vault, or if they think we should just reconvene.
I will look to the other party members and be basically saying that I think we're probably going to end up there sooner or later as we follow this trail. So they might as well go inside while we see what the scent trail works out to.
Agreed.
Yeah, I
We'll
agree.
keep
That's what I
tracking. You guys go to the vault or whatever, and we'll probably end up meeting you down there.
and do better.
Yeah, and do a better job of what you're doing. Come on, people.
I will relay that, including who said what.
Anna's gonna laugh.
The three of us agreed that we're trying to track down his trail. We'll let you know if it doesn't end up at the Vault of Sages, but you might as well go in while we're working our way to you. And then Ferris and LaFay said do better.
Yeah, and Anna's gonna laugh at that comment.
I mean, we're kicking ass here. You guys are just floundering.
Well, sometimes you have a better day than others. It's fine.
It happens. It happens.
I'm not sure Ferris said that. I mean, he's busy eating and staring at the ceiling.
Watching football.
Well, LaFay certainly did very clearly.
I think it's pretty clear who the strongest three of the group are now after this campaign here.
Well, that remains to be seen. So.
Yeah. I mean, thinking was never LaFay's strong suit anyway, so.
He did accidentally burn down a village.
And kill a chick doing it.
Yeah,
that was an accident.
Probably. Yes.
Accident right?
Unless there's anything else, we will continue tracking and either meet you at the Vault of Sages, or if the trail leads off, we'll let you know.
Okay, well, let's
Okay,
go.
so we'll go to the Vault of Sages.
Yeah, let's go head over there to the vault.
Going into the Vault of Sages, or are you waiting for the rest? Because you're doing this while basically they were out Ed's towers. Time perspective.
Yeah.
They're going to be on their way back to the city.
Yeah, so they're heading over. So we might as well go ahead and ask while they're walking back.
Okay.
And then, we'll just meet up at the vault, I guess, as a group, because most likely that the rod is gonna, I think the trail is just pretty much gonna lead over to the Vault of Sages anyway.
So what are you looking for in the vault?
Is it set up the same way as the ladies' college?
Well, it's a
In that they don't.
a massive library. Anna does have it.
Yeah.
Doesn't get her into
Is
the
the
section.
do they check out books, or is it only books for perusal there?
Only, very similarly, did they?
And there's no tracking system for who looks at what book, right?
No.
And is there a door monitor, room monitors, that kind of thing?
There's stages. Vault of the stages. Because there's actually 4 levels. Section.
I know there's more
So I
than one of
imagine
us
there's
who's a member of the Vault of the Sages, right?
So what?
I said there's more than one of us that is isn't there a membership in the Vault of the Sages?
I think
Wasn't there
Ray
more
is
than one of us?
also a member.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray is a member.
So is there
Right.
there's somebody at the door correct? To make sure that
Yeah, a stage.
whoever's entering has permissions.
Yeah. There's
Do
a
they
stage.
have a membership role of
Uh,
who's allowed into the?
Basically, get a membership.
Mhm.
Got your name.
And do they keep track of who they've issued these cards to?
Card's got your.
So could we then ask if they have a membership card for a Draven?
So the front desk that you don't just.
Even to other members? Well, let's try a persuasion roll to see if we can persuade them that one of their members has gone missing, and we're thinking another member may have some information regarding the disappearance of this other person. So,
Okay.
would they be willing to help us with information about that member?
Okay. Roll persuasions.
Anna, you want to do that?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Should I do it at normal?
I think we decided you can't roll at advantage.
Well, unless you.
I'll just use my
Inspiration.
inspiration. Yeah, I'll use it.
So he says, "Find who's missing."
Yeah, we have we've been told that Zed, who I'm sure is a member, that he has disappeared, and we're trying to locate him.
Who do you think?
We were when we went over to the ladies' college just now. They told us that he was with a high elf named Draven yesterday afternoon, and so if possible, we'd like to try to find him to see if he could maybe help us to locate Zed.
So he yeah, they
Mm-hmm. And did you notice anything unusual, or did they
Does that-
seem like they were okay?
it wasn't.
Oh,
Does he have him any information on Draven?
Refers you to a sage, Orvist Aaron. Ordered him.
all right. And is Orbis Haldarin here today?
Now, this guy that we're talking to is the sort of the gatekeeper, right? So he's the one who would have the information on members, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Orbis is the one that took him back there.
Sage.
Right. No, I got that, but I mean, like, when they register people to be members of the Vault of Sages or have access, do they have where to contact the person in case there's a problem?
No. Raven is.
So how would he have access to the Vault of Sages?
You can have members have visit.
Right, but they have to be vetted or they have to be sponsored or something, right? I mean, somebody has to say, yeah, this is a guy who definitely needs access to the Vault of Sages.
Your access is based upon your non-citizens can't get out.
But I could just walk up and say, I want to be a member of the. I want to have access to the Vault of Sages, and I'm just going to get access to the Vault of Sages. Just pay my money and
Your
I'm in.
membership.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go talk to that Ordis guy.
Right.
All right. I'll do it. Ugh, God.
My goodness.
Says are you asking about Draven or
Xander?
Are we? What subject matter or where in the conversation would this come up?
so she's doing an investigation, so basically
Oh, about Draven.
Draven
Mm-hmm.
says yeah, I know the name. He's never made much trouble.
And does he have any specific stacks or rooms of information that he frequents that might tell us what his subject matters he was researching?
Today.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did either of them seem kind out of sorts? Anything unusual?
As he said,
Mm-hmm.
What about Zed?
Okay.
Do you have any idea how long those two had been coming in together? I mean, had you seen the two of them? Had you seen Draven in the restricted area before?
no.
Yeah,
So
he can't go in the restricted area without
without. Well, that's why I was asking if you'd seen him in the
Because yesterday was the
restricted area
first.
with somebody else. Okay. And you've never heard of Draven outside of the just seeing him casually in the library, right? I mean, you haven't heard other members or anybody talk about him? Has interacted with anybody else? Let's see. In the restricted session, I assume there are books on old runic languages. And of course, there's ancient magic items that's covered in there. But and you think anything else, guys? Conry, Anna?
I can't think of anything else. Connery? Matt?
Matt?
Matt? Uh-oh.
Who's Matt?
What?
Oh, we were just asking if you had any other questions.
Everything's a dead end, it seems like, and we basically just know he was seen with this dude, and that's it. That's all I've gotten from any of this conversation.
Yep,
So
that.
I mean, I just want to go. I want to hover my cursor over the thing until we find the thing to click on and go skip, and get to the next scene, because we're not learning anything. And I don't have investigate. I don't have persuasion, so there's nothing I can do here. So
well, I mean, you can always.
I don't even have a high intelligence score. Nothing. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, but you could always feed us lines of inquiry if you had them.
Well, I'm trying to play in character, and
Okay.
You did
in that regard, but
did learn something.
You punch somebody in the face.
Yeah. Point somebody out that you want me to punch until they answer the question. I guess I don't know. Yeah.
We could play good cop, bad cop.
Right.
We could have Conry come in, and then we could subdue him. He could cause a scene, and we'd subdue him, and then they'd be so thankful.
Yeah, but we know how that ended last time. I
don't know, but if it's the same time I'm thinking about, I kept the two of you from killing each other.
Did learn something. I don't know why you say.
I mean, we got a description.
I guess I missed it then, because I mean we have nothing.
Well, it was early.
Did no one else pick up on it? The lore. They have to spoon feed it. Lore master said he's not a citizen. Oh.
Okay. So in other words, there's nothing else. That's what I'm getting at. There's nothing else we can learn in all of Silvery Moon who this guy is, or talk to anybody who even saw him, other than he may have been in here. We don't know what they were reading. We know zip zilch nada. So the next place I guess we go is to Kelb. So I don't know. Whatever.
I don't remember him saying he was from Kelb. You say?
Yeah.
I remember him saying he's not a citizen.
Well, someone else started talking over.
Imagine.
So Draven's a high elf from Kelb. That's what we know, right?
Yeah. And then we've got the physical description of the guy.
What is the physical description?
Well, he's a high elf. I didn't write it down as Howard was reciting it. I asked somebody else if they were writing that down, but I don't know. We could go back and review it on the feed afterwards. We have his description. And I don't think we're going to, I agree. I don't think we're going to find out anything else. Since they don't have, I was really hoping they would have some sort of emergency contact info or something where we could backtrack this guy down to, a tavern or boarding house or something.
Well, why don't we move back to us? We're working our way, tracking. Sounds like you guys did all you feel that you can do, and why don't we go back to us? We'll see how the tracking goes, and then we'll meet up and share information. And
well, since we know where you guys are and we're getting instant feedback back and forth, you guys could just continue to do your tracking mission. We'll just move to you.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, Howard.
Okay.
And we're just gonna, as a group, we're just gonna go cross town and meet up with them wherever they're at on their tracking journey. And you could just, if you would, just let us know where the two storylines re-engage.
Okay. So, Buffet, when he gets in town, he transforms into a bloodhound.
Well, no, I think we were gonna keep utilizing Rot until such time Rot lost the track.
Okay.
And then at that time, I would give Wild Shape to a Bloodhound to see if we pick up the trail again.
All right. So, Rot the party through town. He's on the scent. Every now and then he gets kind of wanders off a little bit and has to come. Hayward's takes him a little bit of meandering, but he does seem to find things as practice. Pretty clear. Through the market, down through town, crosses over and then he also turns, finds other threat, the Vault of the Sages. Then, out of the Vault of Sages, follows scent trail down to the river's edge.
Like, you talking like this area here? By the bridge?
That's somewhat close to Conry's dojo. Maybe some of them saw something. You wanna check in with him, Matt?
Do I need to roll investigate? It would need to be somebody else.
I think it's just the social role. You're just asking the dojo, hey, did anybody see this guy yesterday walking toward the riverbank?
Background one of your disciples too.
I thought we didn't have a very good description other than a high elf.
We're tracking Zed.
We're tracking Zed.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Either one of them, I'll give them. They know who Zed is, but I don't know. Give them the description of Zed and the squirrel.
So, well, the squirrel wasn't with him.
Okay.
So you talk with Master Dragich and a couple of the older students there at the dojo. Master Dragich asks around, giving the description of Zed and description that you. Fortunately, nobody at the saw.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that we've linked back up again.
Yeah, that's why I moved all. Assumed to
Cool.
pretty much intercepted you.
That was my assumption, just making sure.
So the track, the scent ends at the river's edge, leading us to believe that maybe they got into a boat, maybe maybe he drowned in the river, maybe they got into the river.
They wild shifted
Is it-
into salmon and swam away.
Is there any like tracks around that maybe we can see, or signs of a scuffle?
Roll nature.
Ooh, I can do that. I can help.
I'm +3.
I'm +2.
All right.
I can help him, can't I?
You can help me.
Yay.
And I assume there's no dock or anything there, right? It's just
No.
shoreline.
There aren't any tracks. The footprints,
Ugh.
but there are drag marks. Go from a spot that's 25, 30 water. Something heavy.
Like a feet
something
or
heavy.
a boat.
No, like on the shore itself, the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Going down the bank, like something was dragged. Water's it.
Yeah, I think what Elmo was asking there is, did they drag a boat or did they?
No,
I mean, can you
Drag
tell?
a body.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I asked the same thing.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't look like a.
More than
Am I
likely
able
unconscious.
am I able to detect any animals in the water that I might be able to speak to? Okay. Well, I'm going to
Mind you talked with animals before. Their intelligence is quite low. Their memory is kind of common. Not going to.
Is
How
it
about
as
river
good as having
otters?
one with Dory, or Dora?
Dory.
Dory, you got it right.
How about river otters?
There could be.
They're smart.
Well, I'm going to use my eyes of the eagle, and I'm going to try to find a river otter.
Help him.
Roll your perception. You get that at a.
Yep.
I would open it up to any
Yeah.
semi
Yeah.
intelligent.
Yeah. I'm looking. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking for any reasonably, moderately intelligent water creatures or animals in the area that might hang out around. Ah.
Dealing with mostly fish. Mind you, otters and beavers.
What's that? Is that island with number 32 on it? Is that a
Fortress.
what is that? That's the Silver Guard Island.
Fortress.
I got to think they might have seen something if
Yeah, sentries.
yeah, if they were going south particularly. I don't know about. I mean, they either went. Well, I guess they could have gone a lot of ways, but
Yeah, I was
they
going to
either
ask because we've left the city before in both directions by water. Do they keep track of who comes in and out like they do the gates?
That's kind of a water passage.
Great. Let me take a note about that. I may need that later.
You've already
And we've established it as canon.
You've already done it. You yourself did it twice, if I recall.
That was a body. I mean, no one cares about.
But we were
body.
extra sneaky about it.
Well, without a lead, it's really a coin flip. Did he go east or west?
He might not have left at all.
He might not have. But I'm going to guess that he went west because that's more or less the direction of like the river toward the Moonwood. It's not direct, of course, but
the river going south?
Well, south and west.
That goes to the Silverwood. Moonwood's north of this.
Right, I know that, but I'm saying if he left by the river, they wouldn't go south to then go through the mountains to go north. They would go west and then disembark and go on land.
You're going north.
Yeah, but if they were going west, wouldn't they go to a point further west in the city?
We literally have no information and no way to get it. So I don't know. We don't have
there's sentries posted on the bridge.
There's knights in silver on either end of the bridge.
We could go question them to see if they've seen any unusual passing underneath the bridge last night. I don't know.
Yeah, but would it be unusual? I mean, would it be noteworthy?
I don't know. Could ask. Probably not.
I mean, that's the same thing. That fort, that's probably got sentries, and that'd probably be a decent lead. But we already talked about how they probably wouldn't note a couple guys on a boat.
Right.
All that.
For what it's worth, the river does go to the river does go to the Moonwood.
And it goes kind of close.
It goes right next to it. I put a picture of the map. Like the whole west end of the Moonwood is adjacent to the river.
Well, I mean, based on the information we have, we could get a boat or
we could. Is the marked ley line nexus close to the river where on that west side of the Moonwood? Then I don't know. I don't know. I don't have enough information to make a guess.
We could just go kill something in the Moonwood.
That's always an option. That's always an option.
Yeah, I would.
We'll get you guys a level up and then try again.
They're gonna It's just where on this early part of the map of the Moonwood did they enter? You know,
I mean, we could go to the outskirts of the city, you know, by, you know, kind of this area here, you know, to the western edge of the city. Maybe, you know, we could even just walk out through gate 2 and then just see if we can pick up another scent heading up towards the Moonwood. It's a reach, but that's the best
Yeah.
information we have, that maybe they're going to the Moonwood.
Yeah, and while we're heading to the gate, I can have my familiar fly high and see if she sees anything. Probably nothing, but you know.
It's getting kind of late in the
Yeah,
day.
that's. What time is it?
Sounds like a suggestion to head back and pick this up in the morning.
yeah,
Chris is-
we're gonna be prepping for a journey into the. We can't just leave willy nilly. We might be in the woods a while.
I don't know. You know, just
could always
traipsing
try
out
and-
for the Moonwood doesn't seem to be
Yeah.
very focused.
I
We don't
can
even know
always
what-
go ahead.
I was just gonna say we don't even know. We could go to the Moonwood, but I mean, do we have a location for that nexus?
Yeah, we have a map marker.
So, Ed, talk to me again about was that nexus referenced in any of his drawings or notes or anything?
It was referenced in among the notes related to the elven artifact, which I am not going to try and pronounce. Sorry,
Yeah,
Howard.
I hear you. And well, yeah,
I mean,
guess.
it's kind of the only lead of a location.
Mhm.
The other option is, since we're going to be waiting till the morning anyway, I could try and go to an information broker and see if they have information. But since it's asking for a rush, it might be expensive.
I think we're going to end up at that nexus anyway.
It
We may
seems
be
like
missing. Yeah, we may be missing a clue or two along the way, like going there via far direct. Because, like, we could go back to the library and do a little research on what Zed was working on to see if there was more details, more information that could point us in the right direction. But I think it's still going to point us to that next. So
could be.
I sure would like to know a little bit more about this Draven.
Well, I mean, like I said, that if I go to an information broker, they may have information on either or, but it's not free information. I have to pay for it.
How much are we talking?
It depends on how valuable the info is.
And he's an elf looking for the artifact.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to tell him about the artifact. That would.
Right, but I mean, he might be captured with him. Yeah, it's an assumption.
That he's somehow the cause of Zed's disappearance, but yeah, he might be.
I mean, Draven might still be in town for all we know.
Yeah, he might not be he might have been assisting, or he's interested in it too, but not nefarious.
Right. We could always, if he's still in town, we could always pay him a visit.
Right. That's what I was hoping.
Yeah. So, do you want me to head over to the broker and pay some money?
We could hit some inns.
We could look on our own as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on that because I think we're going to end up in the Moonwood
All right.
either way.
Well, if we're gonna stay the night and not continue tracking, we could always hit up. There's got to be some magic shops and scroll shops and things like that. There's surely at least an inn or two on this side of the river. We could hit those up trying to get some information. There's the Scholar's Smiling Satyr, which sounds like a bar to me. You know, and it's fairly close to both the ladies' college and the vault. Perhaps he's staying there.
Okay, so
I will hasten to point out Kelb is someone from Kelb.
Wasn't Kelb the one that was up in the mountains?
Mm-hmm.
It's on the road to Silvery Moon Pass. It's the place you come.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the one that we've been to more than once.
Correct.
all right, let's go to Kelb.
Yeah,
Necessarily
let's do it.
trying to talk that. I was just pointing out that
No,
there's
Yeah.
scenarios. Someone from
can't
Kelb.
be that many 6 foot something high elves from Kelb.
He couldn't have been there for very long because we've been through there like 3 times.
Well, I mean,
And
he could have been there, and we would have just.
yeah,
He could have been on the toilet too. We don't know.
he was in the shitter. I got it. I mean, either way is an option, sure.
So let's do the
I don't have
information.
that info.
Let's do the information thing tonight,
Okay.
and we'll plan on going to Kelb in the morning.
All right.
What do you think?
And we can
And you
equip
can
up.
go.
Unless
You
he's
could-
still in town. If he was here researching, he might still be in town. You know, like a week-long business trip kind of a deal.
I get it. So you go do your information thing, right? Contact your information broker. I'll take somebody and hit up. I got to have some contacts in the magic arcane world there in Silvery Moon because we've done a bunch of business there and shopping and that kind of thing. So we could try and catch some of those people before everything closes, and Anna could take somebody and go maybe search through some of the taverns and see if she can drum up any sightings of this guy. Things around the Vault of the Sages, and I mean, how's that sound?
Yeah, that works.
That's a good plan.
I'll leave my familiar with you guys in case I run into trouble.
Well, somebody could go with you. We've got 6 bodies, and
Sure.
as long as we stay in pairs, I think.
I don't think that the
As long as you
broker
don't-
that
I mean, I could go with him as long as you're not like worried about me, trying to make any rolls.
the broker that I use is membership only.
Okay.
You
So
would
you
have to wait outside.
Well, Connery can stand against a wall.
They have a little sidekick corral out front.
Ah,
Where have I seen that? I saw that on a cartoon or something.
All right.
No, it was a vampire thing. Never mind.
So
All
leave
right.
you're familiar with Anna.
Yep.
Ferris can go with me, and that way, if you need to get in touch with anybody, you can contact your familiar, and then if it's us, then you could reach us through the sending stone.
The familiar works both ways, so all you have to do is tell her, and she can relay it to me.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Okay.
she can only be with one group.
Right. I thought there was
Right,
only going to
but
be
Anna
two.
and I have the stones, so if she
Yeah,
needs to
we
send a
do.
message, they can send a message.
Yep, that
Right.
works.
So Ferris is with me. If you need to reach us, you can get us via the sending stone. And if you find out something really, you can relay it through your familiar to Anna. And if it's
Sounds
To
good.
us.
danger close, then you can call us via the sending stone. Otherwise, we'll just meet
Who's
up
the familiar with?
with Anna.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then if there's, like
Yep.
I said, if there's a danger close emergency type thing, then we can recall everybody through that daisy chain.
Well, should
Yep.
we just maybe split into two then? That would seems like it would be easier because if Anna has the stone and the familiar, then I
You
don't.
have the stone to relay to my group that we need to get back together or whatever. And Ray and his group can talk to you via the familiar. So we're all connected that way.
Okay.
Does that make sense the way I'm saying it?
So
Yeah.
All right. So Anna is going to go with LaFay to go hit up some taverns to try to.
Well, Anna's going to go look at some taverns, but she's going to go with Conry. No, not Conry. Yes, LaFay. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry.
Okay. So and then what is Ferris' group going to do?
Ferris and I are going to do the same thing. We're just going to do a different group of taverns.
I see.
Right. So maybe you could concentrate around the Vault of the Sages and the Ladies' College, and we can take a different section. I still think we probably want to stay in South Bank.
Yeah, we'll hit the taverns. The most likely
further east or something, maybe. Out east there, closer to where they went in the right. And you'll take the one further out west. We're not going to hit a bunch. We're just going to hit a few that he's most likely ate in, drank in, maybe he stayed late one night and stayed there overnight, whatever.
Well, and we'll take a gander from where those drag marks start and just fan out from that as far as where some of these taverns might be.
Well, so I don't think we're going to find it. I don't, because you guys did the tracking thing, I don't think they stopped. We would have seen if yesterday afternoon they stopped at a tavern. But the guy has to know that riverbank, right?
Yeah.
To know that he can take somebody out that way, whether it's conscious or unconscious, willingly or unwillingly. So he had to be down there. If there's a tavern down there, maybe they've seen him. Maybe he's been in there to eat, to case the area. I mean, I don't know.
Should we try to ask about like any boat rentals or anything like that better?
Oh yeah.
Because it seems like the tavern thing, if he's, if he's from Kelb, he may not be going to a tavern at all.
Well, and he won't be a local, so it's not like he'll have a buddy who has a boat. You know what I mean? Like if he needed a boat, he's probably hired it. You're right. He probably hired it from somebody.
Yeah.
So
maybe we could start with that better.
Why don't we check out some boat rental shops?
Yeah. Maybe start there. And then if need be, go to the tavern route.
Well,
don't forget
evening. The thing is, it's evening. So, I mean, a lot of those boat rental places are closed.
Well, we happen to know a fisherman that works the river who hires out occasionally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Start with him. He knows us. Well, he doesn't know
you might
Xander,
have heard
but
something.
he knows the rest of it.
Yeah.
This is all like a shot in the dark. This is just because we have time to kill before we get on the to go to Kelb. I don't think these things are likely going to provide information.
Yeah,
but
well, why don't we start with the boat rental thing and see if we can maybe get something from that while they go and try to see about their contact.
Okay, and I'm going to go. I guess Ferris and I then will go and try and cover some of the pubs and eateries around the Vault of the Sages and the College of the League.
So you're familiar enough with Silvery Moon to know only one tavern.
Sleeping all
Right.
night.
Oh, really?
Or
Okay.
Lars. North Bank's got all this stuff. South Bank is mostly residential, exception.
Okay, well, we'll go there, and I guess Anna will go look for boat rental places and talk that past. And I think Ray is going to go pimp up his information.
Contact, yeah.
Yeah,
Out for
you guys can go first.
You sure? Because I bet yours is going to be the most fruitful. Honestly.
Well, I'll do whatever you guys want, but I am offering to let you guys finish first.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Because I am a gentleman.
Oh,
I don't think I heard an answer.
you did not.
Go ahead, Ray.
All right, Ray. I think I know where you're going.
Well, I'm hearing people say that I should go. So
Going
I guess so.
here.
I don't see. Oh yeah. I don't remember where on the map, but yeah, you know where I'm going.
Place you don't talk about.
The place I don't talk about. Yeah.
I know where you're going unless you change your evil ways.
And I'll just tell Connery, man, be cool. Be cool.
Oh. All right, as you get into the dock area, skills kick in. Up that you have.
Okay.
See, we go around, we spread some stuff about we're looking for Zed.
Right.
We flush them out.
Is Connery there, but just you didn't drag the token, or is that
Taking Connery with you to it'll be interesting.
Yes.
Connery was with me? That's why I was saying he's got to be at the sidekick corral.
Yes.
Like he can't come inside.
So he's going to stay in the storefront.
Yeah.
It's closed at this.
This is
Well, then he'll have
the hour.
Evening at some point.
Okay.
Then if the storefront is closed, then he'll just have to like stay in a nearby food stall or like loiter on the street or something inconspicuous. Yeah, here's a cup. Just sit in front and shake it with a couple coppers in it. Let's see. Okay, so we're being tailed.
We are being tailed.
Well, I know this. I haven't told you yet. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. So we're walking together, Connery, and I go, "Hey, you remember that time in the swamp with that gigantic frog?"
Uh-huh.
I fucking hate frogs that jump out of the bushes, man. I will kill every goddamn reptile that I can.
So it sounds like I need to put on a clinic in the street while you're inside.
Something like that.
Kind of give him an idea of like, I don't know. Oh wait, do I know?
So the building I think you were saying was this one.
Building is actually kind of
Okay. So
fine.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this alley, and then try and lose him in the streets,
Connery coming with
in
you?
the alleys, I should say. Yeah, he's Connery's coming with me.
Okay.
So I
Unless he chooses not to.
could conceal myself and then get the drop on him.
Well, I mean that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
But I'm trying not to say a whole lot in the street.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking.
So I'm like, hey, I think it's down this way, and then we're gonna swerve into an alley, and then I'm gonna pick up speed and then use stealth. Going hide. Did we lose somebody? No.
Okay.
Anyway, so
All right.
that work for you, Howard? Can I roll a stealth check, or do we need something else?
Stealth and kind of.
Not so great. Was I supposed to roll it at advantage, or did?
Oh, why would you roll it at advantage?
Well, I don't know. That's Matt rolled it at advantage, and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to.
I probably clicked on the wrong thing. Do you want me to roll again?
Yes, please. I think you're being.
Okay. Well, I'll just
All
turn
right.
around and stand in the fucking street. I don't care.
Well, I'm trying to get in a position so I can blop somebody if I have to.
Okay.
Guess I'll be in the shadows. Pray my cloak of display. I still don't have control. Well, I guess I do.
They just have disadvantage to attack you.
Yeah.
You lose sight of your. Pretty far.
Well,
back.
that's not good.
Waiting for us to come out someplace else. Either that, or he went invisible.
Yeah, I can't see invisible.
Um,
I don't have any spells for it either. All right. I gesture for Conry to do a. Let's continue out. We're gonna have to take the long road. And as we leave, I'm gonna get Conry's attention and tell him that if we pick up the tail again, we'll duck into an alley, and I'm gonna use darkness. Just keep moving forward.
Okay.
And I'm telling him low tone, not
right,
not so that the street can hear. And I think we're gonna have to do the scenic route to the broker.
Okay.
If for no other reason than I don't want to bring some unknown third party to my contact.
Okay. We've in.
So even the scenic route, we don't pick him up again?
Roll perception.
What's that?
Fine.
Still no sign? Okay.
17 doesn't do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I tell Conry, just try and make himself inconspicuous and watch your back. I'm gonna go in. and then I will proceed to enter.
What time of year is it again?
Spring.
Spring, yeah. We had the winter for downtime.
Is there any puddles of water nearby?
Not where we're
Okay,
at.
just a long shot. All right. Just a thought.
All right. So you go into the little shop. Ray goes into the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Does the lighting pull? Familiar voice says,
Business knows no time. Unfortunately, I'm in need of some information rather quickly if possible.
recognize
And of course, I have coin.
the voice as well.
Okay.
Opens the dress
Mm-hmm.
telltale coat.
I'll exchange some pleasantries, since she is something of a social contact as well as a business contact.
So she returns the pleasantry. What kind of information are you?
A friend of ours named Zed has gone missing, and we believe that a high elf, probably a mage, Revan of what was the name of that city? Or not city,
Kelb.
village?
Kelb.
Kelb. Was working with him and last seen with him. I'm trying to find out if he's still in town, and if so, where.
How much you willing to?
The player Mike has no idea what the going rate for this kind of info is.
Well, she's offering basically to put out a balance.
Right.
Not really knowing.
But I'm saying, like, I have no idea if 300 is low, high, or just right. Right. No, that's literally why I'm saying the character Ray would know what the going rate is, at least roughly, whereas the player has no idea.
So something as simple as last known where 5 gold. That's not to say that you actually have. No one has it.
Right. They have to deliver.
Then you don't have to pay.
Right.
You have to pay 10 gold.
I'll offer 30.
Does a couple out.
All right. You know where I live, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll send a runner over.
Sounds good. And you should come by for a social call sometime when we're not so busy. We should catch up again. It doesn't always have to be business between us. Ray is a charming bastard.
She thanks you. She says perhaps she'll stop by.
All right. I thank her. I've already deducted the money, so I count out 30 gold coins, and then head out and reconnect with Conry.
Pay on delivery with. You only have to pay 10 now.
Well, I thought I had to do at least 10 up front.
Yeah, you pay 10 now. You'll pay 30.
Okay. Got it. All right. Well, then I've paid the 10 to start the bounty. And I will still go outside to link back up with Conry. And then once I do, I will at least relay to the group with Shion that, I've started the process. If anyone has the information, we should know tonight. And then Conry and I don't have any other pressing business. So I guess we're going to go, shall we go mugger hunting?
You're gonna try to. There aren't a lot of active muggers.
Oh, I'm not looking for muggers. I'm looking for the person who tailed us.
Oh, okay. I thought you were quite literal.
It took me a second to figure out what you meant by mugger. I was like, what the hell's a mugger?
Well, that was a joke for Matt.
I got it.
Right.
Mugger fucker.
So Matt is muted and camera off, so I don't know if he even heard me, but
I only heard part of it, and I guess I missed the biggest part of that.
I came out of the shop saying that if anyone has the information and they're willing to part with it, we'll know tonight. It's possible that no one knows. And then I asked you if you wanted to go mugger hunting for our tail.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
So you're gonna scour the docks for.
Basically, yeah. But you don't have to do it real time or whatever unless you want us to find them. You can go to another group.
Let's see what.
I can go.
We'll go next.
So go ahead.
All right, LaFay is with
Anna.
With Anna. We were just going to go check out any boat rentals, anything like that. So it shouldn't take too long.
Try to catch the boat rentals before they close.
Yeah.
You're very familiar with the yacht club. Jason spent some time
That's
there
right.
as a spider and
Crawling around, right?
That's right. We did go to the yacht club.
Wasn't there a sewer system underneath that, or a dungeon or something, or was that something else?
so thought that there was an alternate old sewers,
Mm-hmm.
but it had been buried.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll see. I'm assuming the yacht club has a rental location, and we're gonna go there and ask. Hey, last night,
So you get there and
did you happen to?
get there.
Closed up.
Dark out. The street lamps.
Okay. Well, we're probably not going to get anything from boat rentals tonight.
Yeah. What about our little fisherman friend? Is he anywhere nearby there? Or
Well, when you did that with him,
Maybe he's out there just wrapping up things for the evening.
no, about the only activity going on the docks. Cargo. Rest of
Okay, well, we can head back then, Lefay. Doesn't
We
sound
can,
like
we can go walk over and talk to them. Just say, hey, yesterday evening, you happened to see a high elf of whatever description we have of him, possibly in the river.
okay, yeah, we can go ask.
All right, Jason.
I'm sorry, roll what?
Percentile.
Percentile?
Dice on the.
Yeah.
No. No. Oh, any.
A 2. Low's good, right?
Low is not good in that. One guy quips. You go.
All right, well, let's go head back then.
Are there any taverns on the way?
Well, the Bright Blade far from the.
Upriver is to the west or to the south?
Upriver's to the south is not terribly kind of the end of the line. Downstream.
Oh, I thought this was a big boat they were unloading.
It is. They were upriver.
Wait, they were upriver? They were downriver?
They were
Upriver. So they. Well, I thought to the south is where the deeper water was. It's not. To the west. That's the direction of the Moonwood, right?
Yeah, well, there's bits of the Silverwood and the Moonwood. Silverwood's closer. South side.
So those guys came from the west.
No, these were just a commercial ship group that we were just asking if they happen to see anything. They're not.
I'm not there, so
Yeah,
I shouldn't be saying anything.
They're not. I mean, they just came in today, so it's fine. But if LeFay wants to go ask around at the tavern, we certainly can.
Well, the Bright Blades down there where is Ray and Connery are down there by there, right?
If there's a seedier part of town, that's the seedy part, and that's probably where you. Happy coincidence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm thinking it's evening time. A lot of dock workers and boat people are probably drinking there. There might be some information to be had. So yeah, I think we should go down there.
All right, you're going to the Bright Blade.
And I'm gonna let well, let's see. I'm gonna let Anna do the talking with her her charmful demeanor on. We'll kind of develop a plan outside the tavern for her to go in and basically kind of see if she can get any information on a high elf of the description and come up with a story about wanting to get a hold of this person for I don't know what's a good reason to get a hold of him.
He was looking for something, and you found it.
Yeah. we've got we've got something that he was looking for that he had advertised, and we happened to see it. So looking to get a hold of him.
That's not.
Uh-oh.
Well, we don't know it's not true. I mean, possibly he could have advertised something he was looking for. It's not necessarily out of the realm of possibility.
Who are you inquiring with? Bartender, hustle at the door, or
the patrons, like looking for like kind of dock worker, boat people,
they're all
shipping industry types.
this time of night? They're all in there, getting there.
Yeah. So Anna, yeah, I think Anna should maybe we'll just kind of walk around, do some idle chit chat, and then kind of mention the fact that we're wondering if anybody has seen somebody of this description or knows of them, because we'd like to get something to them that they're looking for.
And who are you describing?
The high elf,
Draven.
Draven.
So Anna, you're gonna go around interrupting people's dinner, and
Oh my god. I think I'd rather just go ask the owner, and maybe that might be better, because I'm thinking the dock worker people are gonna want to kill us after.
Somehow I don't think the dock workers are going to mind you interrupting as much as me. So.
it's your choice, Aaron. You choose what Anna's gonna do.
Yeah, I guess she'll go ask the owner, because
You could do a quick performance, get some attention, and then maybe have people come to you.
yeah, but that seems like kind of a weird thing to do a performance and then go, hey.
Hey, it's an impromptu performance. I mean, I'm sure they'd love it, and then you'll get some people coming up and talking to you. Won't be quite as like suspicious. Asking you about your performance, idle chit chat. You have to mention, "Oh, good to meet you. You know, by the way, we're looking for a person of this description. We've got something for him."
All right, well, that sounds better than going and interrupting people's dinner. You think that might be a better call?
Are you gonna ask Binland if you for him?
Yes.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. All right.
Shouldn't she put out like a hat for like free donations, and then she can say to the bar owner, "Hey, I'll split half of what I get."
Yeah, that's
not
fine.
just a thought.
No, that's fine.
So, although most.
Oh god.
Plus 10 to. Yeah, he's like. So typically the arrangement is performer gets to keep all their tips. Owner just.
Okay, there you go.
So Binland says, "Yeah, sure. You know, as long as you're rowdy or fine." What kind of performance are you doing?
She's just going to do an interpretive dance.
Okay.
Called the Dragon in the Moonwood.
Okay. So this is from your Grydrig series.
Yes. Yes.
Well, even better, because then you're actually fulfilling your obligation to Grydrig, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we fulfilled that.
Our obligation.
So we fulfilled that a while ago, but this will be like an encore for
So Anna's a
Oh, I thought that was like an ongoing thing.
Right.
Like we had to continue to extol his virtues.
she did her performance, and she actually got 4 encore. Fairly successful. She's gonna recreate it here in the Right Blade.
yeah, just a small bit of it.
Okay, so you're gonna shorten version of your Right Rig will perform.
Okay. Where did my thingy go? Okay, let's see. Oops.
Okay.
Not rolling that well today.
Fine. That's a good
That's
result.
enough to get some attention.
A good result.
I don't think we've had any good rolls today.
That's not a bad. Not the performance that no one will ever forget kind of thing, but it's entertaining, and people do pay attention. So you get 4 silver tips from.
No, fantastic.
See, we're making money here. We're asking questions and we're making money.
All right, so you're gonna ask around about the high elf now. Come up and give.
Yes. Right. Just to see if
All
we
right,
can
you
get anything. I'm going to give the silver to LaFay since this was his idea.
All right, LaFay, giving you her tips.
Yes.
24
Get the
silver.
tips.
26 silver.
20
Okay.
24 silver, yeah.
Since this was your idea.
Aaron, you can roll percentile to see if anyone in the bar
All right.
saw
Let's see
anything.
here. All right. So do I just press D100 and then hit enter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Finally a good roll.
So your description of does have a rather does catch attention of kind of scruffy look. Said he would. Yep. Somebody that kind of looked like that. Very small.
Okay. All right. Did you have any other questions you wanted to ask, LaFay?
Sorry, what time? What time did he say that was?
Like late day afternoon.
And was he with anybody?
Do you know? Do you happen to know where the boat exactly came from at the docks? Like, was it from a private slip? Was it a rental facility?
No, he just saw it at a small.
Mm. And was there anybody with him? Oh.
Okay, well, that didn't help too much. Does he know? Do you happen to know anybody else in the bar that might have been there at the same time and might have talked to this individual?
He was a boat in a river.
Yeah, we know that.
Nobody talked to him. He was in a boat.
I talked to him before he got in the boat. They were on the dock.
Yeah, but the docks are on the by the river.
Oh,
Quite a ways away. I think. Because no, I don't think.
okay. So okay.
I don't think anyone else.
All right, so the Draven was coming west past the docks, heading east, coming from the west, heading east, going past the docks.
Around, coming from the east.
And he didn't have anybody with him.
It's towards the Moonwood.
But he didn't see anybody else in any other things in the boat. It was just Draven.
Oh, yeah, he had gear in the boat.
He what?
He had gear in the boat. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess that's all the questions I've got.
Yeah, we can head back now. That's fine.
I mean, that gear might have been Zed in a bag. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
I
right.
did have a question though, Howard, just out of character. In Silvery Moon, are they allowed to? I can't remember. Are they allowed to cast magic spells or no?
Oh yeah, you can cast magic spells. You can't summon. Limitations on trying. There's a few magical. They're rather select. Most.
So like a shrink spell would work. Okay. Yeah, he might have. Well, hopefully he had him in the gear in the boat, and he didn't toss him into the river. All right, yeah, we can go ahead and head back.
You want to switch to
Yeah. Bring in
the other group?
Sander and.
Yeah, we were going to check that tavern that was, you know,
Smiling.
with services, the college, and the. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's kind of a high class, upstanding tavern. All the academic people go.
Maybe more like Sonka's, less like Bohannon's East.
That's.
I don't think I've ever been in Bohannon's.
Well, you haven't been in Bohannon's West. I know that.
That hasn't been there in a while.
Oh.
Yeah. My dad used to go to Bohannon's West after he got done teaching at Ivy Tech, but
I could see your dad doing that.
in like 83,
Yeah.
82, something like that.
But Hands East is okay. It's probably not that far from you, Elmore, right?
Well, he's way up on the north side. He's just north of 12.
12 points?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
like 2 blocks, 3 blocks. Which I don't know if you got over there when you were home last. They've done a nice job restoring that area.
Yeah, I haven't been there for a while. I like that area. It's a cool area. Was it the Village? The Village Theater?
Movie theater? Yeah, it's still there, I think.
The building is still there. It's a Mexican restaurant now.
Oh, is that a Mexican restaurant too? The Village
The
movie
one
theater?
on Fort Harris, the one that was on Fort Harrison.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was.
On the south side, I think, right? Yeah.
It went from that to a like a pool hall, and then it became a Mexican restaurant.
All right, we got a few minutes.
Brad and I
left.
saw Jaws 3 there with Lou Gossett Jr.
Yeah. I saw Alien there. I was eating red licorice when that chest burster came out of William Hurt's stomach. I
All
went
right.
with
Anyway,
the
back to
board.
the
Well, I
went
hate
with
to
the
say it,
board.
but it's about 7:30 here.
Yeah.
We probably need to wrap this up instead of going on.
Reminiscent.
Heaven forbid we have a conversation.
You know,
Is Xander
So-
also going to do
so-
an interpretive dance for the smiling
He is
satyr?
not. No, I was going to ask you if there's any holiday. Does it happen to be a holiday?
Holiday.
Mm-hmm. Birthday of Galileo.
Are we
something.
nearby the Seder? Or is
No,
that on the other side?
it's
Yeah.
in South Bank.
So we're on the other side of town.
We're on the other side of the river.
Oh,
How's your persuasion, Brad?
Pretty good.
It is.
Okay,
Pretty damn
good.
good.
Because
Not as
mine's
good as
mine's
Anna's, but-
flatlined.
uh-oh.
Yeah, not as good as Anna's, but not bad.
It is not a holiday. At least not a major holiday. Different.
Too bad.
No, different deities
Okay.
every now and then. Different days. Fours of
Mhm.
in terms of the big.
Yeah, that people would recognize.
Well,
Okay.
let's go ask the innkeeper if they've
Okay.
seen Draven.
Yeah, so we'll belly up to the bar and order a couple of drinks and ask the barkeep if he's ever seen a high elf matching Draven's description in there.
Howard?
Yeah.
I have to go pick my kid up, so I guess I can watch the rest of the stream.
Well, let's set our date. Let's set our next date.
sure.
Stop the stream.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Do we want to pick this up next meeting then?
Yeah.
Start
Okay.
with Ferris. Thanks to our wonderful audience. Like and subscribe.